right, we are back. It looks like we are going to clean the forklift. All right. There it goes. I gotta turn the volume down on my headset. The previous game I was playing was so quiet. And this one is not quiet. Okay. Poor forklift. Saw some mess. Because it left outside? It's been a few days since I played, so it's kind of fun to be back. From the looks of it, PowerWash Simulator is supposed to be having an update soonish as well. It'll be fun to get back into that. They usually have an update between 3 to 6 months. So I'm looking forward to going back to that one as well. It's just caked in mud. Was it like abandoned? What is going on? Look at the dirt just fly off of it. I was trying to understand why this was so late in the game because it's just such a small vehicle, but I get it. It's just covered. It's just a mess. Stars. Four stars. These little nooks and crannies are gonna be a pain in the rear to angle. I'm calling it. Many years ago, when I was a young me, I worked for Walmart. And I have a couple of horror stories to tell you about forklifts. These guys, they train them and then leave them be, and oh, they got so wild. One, he was behind the lawn and garden making stacks of dirt. And the dirt's heavy, but you know, it's a forklift, so it can handle it. But he took a corner too fast, and he didn't tip, but he was, when he took the corner too fast, he was approaching another stack of pallets. And for whatever reason, the dumb idiot stuck his leg out, like I think to, like, I don't know, maybe prevent from hitting the pallet. All the pallet did was snap his leg in half. It's the horrible break. And I saw it happen. I didn't hear it, but I swear my brain provides the sound of the snap, but I couldn't have heard it, but I saw it. And the look on his face, like he was genuinely shocked that it happened. And then another time, I don't know if every Walmart has it, but this one had it. It had a giant water main that was actually in the ceiling back in the storage area behind electronics. And a forklift was putting up a heavy pallet of Black Friday items. And they're always shrink wrapped in black shrink wrap. Or was at that time. I guess I don't know if they still are. But anyway, they were shrink wrapped. And he was putting the pallet up there. And he was backing up, but his forks were still all the way up. And he pierced 2 perfect pierced marks in the water main. And that water gushed out and destroyed all the Black Friday merchandise. It was all electronics, of course, and then the general electronic storage, the bikes. There was bike storage right there as well. It was such a mess. The trash compactor, or not the trash compactor, the cardboard compactor, he killed that too, because that was right where he pierced it, was kind of like right above that. It flooded the whole back area, and there was water gushing out to the sales floor, and customers were concerned. Yeah, we closed that day. And it was such a mess. Oh, it was awful. We were picking up soggy cardboard and ruined electronics for a while. And then I guess the other, kind of funny, but not very funny, was a disgruntled worker called in a bomb threat, and they knew it was a fake bomb threat. The worker didn't realize that they had caller ID. He called from his parents' home. They figured it out really quickly, but the police decided, and the fire department decided, to treat it like a actual bomb. Well, and one, you can't not treat it. So they decided to do it as a training for the police department, but also you still have to treat it as such. And so we had to go around and tell everyone they had to leave their stuff. And that was the same year as the guy who pierced the water main, and we had to destroy all that merchandise, or all the produce and everything from the people abandoning their carts. It was terrible. Oh, man. Memories. I don't miss the place at all. That place sucked my dry. Didn't even say thank you. If a place ever made me feel like I was worthless and not more than they didn't see me anymore as a stapler, that was definitely a place. What am I missing? Mass. Mass? Oh no. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's going so much better. Alright. as I called it, it's really hard to get this power washer to reach where I want it to go. Front wheel arch. Okay, fair enough. In fact, by the time they even started to do the evac of the bomb drill, the kid had already been arrested. So, I mean, they knew, but they still had to do the evac. Code black. Code black. Oh, okay. Oh, oh. I am following you. Where did you want me to go? You're not pointing at anything, weirdo. Right. But do you mean... The way that glow was, I'm not sure if it meant in front or in back. Whoa, whoa. There we go, all done. Right, return to lobby, yes please. Alright, we'll do an animal. We got elephants! Elephants! Right, we're gonna do this one. We've discovered that works the best. Right, okay, now I am standing. Made me feel very tiny, big elephant. Yes. Whenever we do the animal ones, I love them, but I also feel like they take extra long to do. There's a part of me that's like, But I do like to see them. Alright, this might not be the best one for the job. Worked really well with the rhinos, but I don't feel like... Oh, maybe it is. Hey, get your tusk back down here. Oh, sorry about the eyeball. Oh, wait. Did it just say teleport? Where am I teleporting to? Get your big old ears. Big old ears. am awfully close to this elephant's rear. And it makes me think, I don't know if you've seen that meme where the elephant, the mama elephant poops on the baby elephant. Right, thank you, big guy. Let's see if this is any faster. Oh. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it sure is. All right. Excuse me, big guy. I gotta get to the buddy behind you who's hanging out behind your butt. Can you lift up your paws for me? Your hoofs? Your hoofs? No? Am I gonna have to come back to you? I think I have to come back to that one. Alright, that one is good. Seriously, right there by the well. Alright, well, it's okay, because I got you anyway. I will give them credit. The environment is nice. I've noticed that in the other maps too. They do have nice environments. I had sort of, I'm gonna admit, I've expected it to be like a bunch of animals in a zoo. I thought that's what, from a screenshot that I saw, I thought that's what it was gonna be, and I was gonna be a little disappointed. Like, I thought it was gonna be a singular animal in a zoo. But I also know there was something else that contributed to that thought process. There was a demo that we played of Animal Zookeeper, where we power washed a rhino? I think. And, very similar. The image of what I saw, the screenshot, was very reminiscent of that. I almost felt like it was identical. Like they got the same animal from the same marketplace. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to. I get this elephant clean. She always getting in my way. Alright. Okay, good guys back. Here. Oh. Oh! Well, that wasn't that bad. I guess we'll do mechanical wheels. That seems fair. We're back in space. Space. I know I said this about the robot too when we were cleaning the giant celestial being. The giant, I think it was a robot. No, I don't remember. That was what convinced me to get the game. Oh, of course she's gonna be rusty and messy. I know it's an adventure and that physics doesn't matter, but where is the water coming from? And how is it water? And not ice that I'm blasting. I do like the ambient music, though. And I checked, it was safe for YouTube. Do you know how rare that is? The first star on these big maps, every time it happens, because it usually always happens a little later, you know, like I'm already hyper focused on cleaning, it always startles me so much. It's not a sound I'm expecting. There was a game that had an update recently called Forever Skies. I played it for my channel for a while through what was released at the time. But it's had a few big updates, but I'm having a hard time playing it. It suddenly became really hard for my system to play it, and I don't know why. Nothing has changed with my system. But maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'll have to try it again. I keep meaning to go back and give it a try, but it was just around Christmas time, and unfortunately for poor games that came out in Christmas, there's so many that I kind of had to pick and choose which ones to do, or I would have been uploading videos all day long, and I didn't have that kind of time. Oh, that is massively cool. Ooh, glass. Love it. Makes me so happy. I don't even know why. I've never seen a mechanical whale, so, you know, how steampunkish. I'm playing a game for the channel, Syndicate something, and it's got a steampunk fairy tale to it. And it's the RPG, and it's a lot of reading, so I can only play roughly about an hour. at a time or it just kills my voice. I'm enjoying it, but it's slightly weird. I don't know how to take it quite yet. Like, I think it revolves around 3 people, and right now you're playing their stories individually, but I have a sneaky suspicion that they're going to meet up. I know nothing about it. I didn't follow any of the... I guess what I should say is I always try to play games blind. The only time I'm not playing a game blind is if I'm playing a classic that I've already played, but I'm coming back for it for the channel. Plus, when I usually get a game, if I read the description, and I do usually read the description, by the time I play the game, I've already forgotten what I read. Okay, we're gonna try really quick, see if this one is any better. The thing about this nozzle is it's not as you can tell, it drops the water in random spots. That's kind of handy when it comes to spaces like this, but I don't think it's going to be as handy as I want it to be. All right. And right, back to the original. Makes me laugh. PowerWash Simulator 2. It's the same nozzle that I used almost 90% of the map until we got the triple nozzle. This is going to be a pain. I get to get from all the angles. Oh, this is tedious. I was enjoying it. Now I'm not so sure. It's all the little nooks and crannies and twists and turns where I'm like, ugh. Plus the jetpack. It's like burst forward or crawl. Mostly it's burst forward. See if we can focus for a minute on its tail here. I should say fin. I need you to turn your head for me. And cough. No, kidding. Don't cough. We're in space. I'll get all over your helmet. not. Thought I was doing good, but... This level is starting to remind me there was a mech unit that we needed to clean in PowerWash Simulator. One of the DLCs had it. One of the Final Fantasy one, I think, was the one that had it. And it was tedious like this, and there was all these little nooks and crannies, and you had to stand in a certain way and hit it. And this is what this is reminding me of, that painfulness. I remember it had one piece on both sides of the arm that you could see in the list that still needed to be cleaned. It told you what the name of it was. And the thing is, if you click it, it's supposed to glow and tell you where it is. But the way that it was situated in the arm sockets, you couldn't see the glow. It was so awful. But at least this game is really generous with the percentage that you need to complete in order to let you get through. Can I get in this way? I can kind of get in this way. Oh, they're all individual little pieces. Noted. I'm over this level. Can we be done yet? You. And that's done. How do I... rest of the spine? It doesn't do the thing that it does in PowerWash Simulator when I'm too close to the item with the power extension. It makes me stop washing. It turns it off. It doesn't do that here. Kind of interesting. I don't know if it's oversight or on purpose. Are you dirty? That spine is done. This one is not. Not sure how to clean this. Yeah, such weird angles. one's done. There's a lot going on this way. I'm gonna get myself stuck. It's gonna be funny. What do we got? Tail fin link. Okay. How do I face the camera enough to get it? I don't know. Oh, wait. There we go. Whew. All right, so after that, it's the UFO, the ghost house, and the spaceship. And as far as animal goes, we've got, looks like giraffes, and then that'll be it for that. So just a few more levels to go, and we'll be all done with this one. Thanks, guys, for keeping me company.